and good morning. Rachel here to bring you your Sunday morning stretch series. And today, all of our stretches are going to be done up and standing to get you ready for your day, working on some balance while we're here, because whenever you're standing, you're working on your balance. So you don't even need a mat for this. And let's begin with just a little bit of a warm-up here. So bringing your arms up overhead, we'll start with the good morning stretch as you reach up side to side, up and around, whatever feels comfortable for you. Nice deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, maybe bending and extending. And release hands to the front and give yourself a nice hug, rounding forward. Rolling your shoulders back. Let's do 10 of these. Five more. 3, 2, and 1. Roll your shoulders forward for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Taking your hands behind, pull back and release. Pull back and release. Up and back. 2 more. Focusing on your breathing here. Good. Let's reach all the way across. Bring it back and switch nice and long here, pivoting on your back foot. Almost like you're shooting your fingertips towards that side wall. Two more on each side. Great work. So let's do some up and downs on your toes here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, using a wall, a counter, or a chair for balance as needed. Let's do 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Taking one leg forward once again, using a wall or a counter or a chair for balance. You're going to lift and lower for 5, 4, feeling that hip movement. Let's do 1 more. Now we're going to take it out to the side. So using anything for balance is needed. Otherwise, you can try and do this without, giving yourself a little bit more of a challenge. 2 more. And kicking it back now. Up and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's do that on the other side. Up and back. Shoulders back here. And 1 more. Out to the side. 5 of them. 3, 2, and 1. Now kick it back. Out and back. Out and back. 3 more. 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Great dynamic warm-up. Let's do some static stretches now. So we'll start with our legs, taking one leg forward. Let's stretch out that hip flexor. So lunging forward from the side view, you'll see my back foot is flat. My knee stays over my foot as I push my hips forward and lift my arm. Steady breathing. And from here, I'll sink back into a hamstring stretch. So front leg gets straight, toes up to the ceiling, hips go back. I'm not putting pressure on my knee here. I'm just resting my hands lightly. And 3, 2, 1. Switching legs for that hip flexor stretch. So lunging forward, back foot's planted, and arm comes up. You should feel a stretch right through here. That crease where your hip and your leg meet. Nice job. And 3, 2, 1. Sinking back into your hamstring stretch here. Straightening that front leg, toes up towards the ceiling. Trying to keep your back straight. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So, taking your legs out wide here, we're going to bend one knee and push your hips to the wall behind you. So you should feel a stretch all in your inner thigh here. We're not doing a side lunge. We're giving a little bit of a hip tip. So if you notice from the side, my hips go back and I can feel a stretch all in that inner thigh. 5 more seconds and we'll shift our weight to the other side. And 3, 2, 1, shifting and switch. As we go through the rest of our stretches today, take a moment to check in with your body. Are there any tight areas you want to focus more on? And release. Nice job. Come on up. Now, if you can here, we're going to go into a quad stretch, maybe using the wall for balance, grabbing one foot, keeping your knee down towards the floor and knees close together, shoulders back. Five more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. So switching legs. Once again, using a wall, a counter, or a chair for balance, keeping your knee pointed towards the ground and not letting it stray out to the side. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Pointing one toe to the floor. Let's bring your heel around and reverse directions. Working on your ankle mobility for the day. Switch feet. And reverse directions. Alright. So, taking one leg back behind you. Let's reach up towards the ceiling. So, majority of your weight here is in this leg that's firmly planted on the floor. And you're just pushing your hip out to the side a little bit. So right here, pushing it to the side. Still going through your deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Exhale and switch sides. Pushing your hip out and away. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Take your hands behind, give a tug, lift your chin, shoulders back. Feel a stretch through your chest here. This is important, especially if you're at a computer a lot of the day, or you're sitting at a desk, rounded forward. Maybe you drive, if you drive a lot. You really want to open that chest up, reverse that rounded posture. And 3, 2, 1. Taking one arm across here. You should feel a stretch through your upper arm and your shoulder. And 3, 2, 1. Switching arms. And you can release that. Reach up and overhead, stretching out the back of your arm, your tricep, so you're almost reaching to the opposite shoulder blade here. Now, if this is too much for your range of motion, you can prop one hand and give a little bit of a push. And switch. Trying not to round or arch your low back too much here. And 3, 2, 1. Release that. Roll your shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Thanks for joining me for these stretches. I hope it sets you off to a good start for your day.